Who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Vitinha. Now it's Palmer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Palmer! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Palmer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
That's beautifully weighted. Shot a goal!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now, can they get him away? Can he get it through?
Shapes to shoot! And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
And he plays one through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Marcus Rashford, is a player, Peter, who was always destined for greatness. And I feel he's well on his way to fulfilling that. He's deadly, whether playing through the middle or from the left.
It's Kane! Harry Kane! Off the scale! He's got himself an absolute peach. England take the lead.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
England have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where...
Bullish header! And that's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Portugal restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Gonzalo Ramos.
He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Pickford sends that a long way. Now it's Kane. And this is Kane. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Saka calmly anticipates. Half an hour played now. And it's Palmer. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
João Cancelo, very nicely done. No, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nuno Mendes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mendes made a surge from fullback, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. He's got away. And the keeper beats it away. And the shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Foden. Just past the 40th minute mark. That's been cut out, well played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Palmer has it out wide and in space.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Portugal have a free kick. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rice. Foden. For Palmer. Back where it came from. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Portugal have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Portugal leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. Down to business again. Foden. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, look at the space here. Chance for a shot! Oh no, this does not look good. Bruno Fernandes. Saka. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted. Rashford. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. And it's Rice. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in, and this is Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Rashford. England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's That's a pretty loose pass. Foden, who's set up. Here's a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Nuno Mendes. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vitinha. That's Ruben Neves. No, that's been intercepted. Rice. And it's Neves. And the through ball. He's in a great position here. Now he's off and running. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Foden, in with the challenge, looking for a runner. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Para Portugal. Número 9. Número 23. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 11. Número 24. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Kane. Kane going forward. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldo picks it up out. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Oh, what a mistake! Portugal are looking to break at pace. Bruno Fernandes here. Bruno Fernandes! Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Saka, looking to play him in. Eze. Gordon has the space to scheme. And that's the keeper's ball. Bruno Fernandes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Takes a shot! Gordon. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's picked out the run. Gonzalo Inacio. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Ruben Dias. 2 minutes to be added on. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he's...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The great playmaker Xenorverse is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting...
He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Kane. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Mendes. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Palmer!
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Watkins!
And that is wildly off target.
Watkins really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Watkins was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. João Cancelo tries to play it through. Bruno Fernandes. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Watkins stood up well to him there. And it's Kane. Palmer. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's gone for goal. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Alexander-Arnold. That's a little off target. Bellingham. Ruben Neves cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Watkins.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Kane.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Kane. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Bellingham. And here's Palmer. Tries one from range. That's the throw. And here's Foden. Aimed at the far side. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Kane. Kane. And the shot! The captain delivers!
Well, this is exactly what you want from your skipper, Peter. I mean, this was about as perfect a time as you can score. Some players already had their heads in the dressing room, but he remained alert.
England have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Palmer. And here's Kane. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's found a way past. Big chance! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Portugal restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance, surely! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
And a chance! Vitinha. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is just caressing the ball.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
No, he refuses to take the bait.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ruben Neves with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. João Neves. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, sweet feet. Nuno Mendes with the cross. He's going for goal! And he's following up! No, he got that all wrong.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 11.
Just eases him off the ball. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Bellingham. Real chance! Again, a brilliant save. He's got away. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. Rice. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Kane. Bowen. Looking for the run. Now it's Foden. He has found the way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bruno Fernandes. Rice. Gehi. There, and he shoots! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 6. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
He's picked his way through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Bowen, and here's Kane.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
João Palhinha. And this is Ronaldo.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Portugal moments now away from seeing this one out. Palmer. And here's Kane. Muscular approach does pay off here. Portugal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
This is a promising build-up. Bruno Fernandes. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's clever. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Played into space. Gonzalo Ramos is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Some good work on the right flank here. João Cancelo deals with that comfortably. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Kai Havertz. I felt a little sorry for him when he first arrived in English football, because I don't think he was playing in his correct position. And I know he was helped, but all the help in the world can't always make it work. You have to make it work yourself, and he has stuck at it, and I'm really delighted to see the application beginning now to pay off. Good style.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Another pass just keeps it ticking on. Havertz! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nemecha, he's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, such a clever touch. It's a throw-in. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rudiger. Germany are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. João Cancelo, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And here's Bruno, he's had a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Germany disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Vitinha, now he's got space here. He's found space here. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Nemecha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is a brilliant interception. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Havertz. Oh, just chance! Goal, Germany! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Looking for options for movement. Wirtz in acres of space out wide.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gonzalo Ramos picks it up out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nemecha tries to pass it through, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kimmich. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries to play it through. And here's Wirtz. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. João Cancelo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that is one way to stop him. Anton. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Nemecha. Havertz.
Shot, surely!
And he can thump it away. And here's Havertz. Oh, that was vital.
He's going for goal!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Diogo Costa herring after the ball here. It's a promising position. Looking for the far post. Tries to get it clear.
Oh, he's having a go!
Oh, this looks sharp. Ronaldo is herring after that one. And that could set him on his way. And it's Kimmich. He has a look out. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
And he welcomes it in.
And a chance!
That's a good ball out wide.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nemecha. Leveling. Always goal side. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Semedo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ruben Dias.
Germany have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That's travelling a long way. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Joao Felix. He can run onto that. Portugal are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
And he's whipped it across. And he's there to clear it.
Germany nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's gone forward. That is good alertness. That has been slung wide. João Cancelo wins the duel this time. Joao Felix. Great ball if he can get there. That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Well-timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run.
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Inacio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Martinelli. And he's managed to... Martinelli! And he's quick to get rid.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement.
There's the shot!
And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
He is through here. Great defending, strong and determined.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Ramos. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafinha. This is a promising build-up. Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's João Pedro.
João Pedro!
It's fallen kindly here.
And it's in!
They are purring, truly purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting.
Oh, good effort! In he goes again! And that's a sharp finish!
Right back in the game!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He might be in here!
And the shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Portugal with the corner. They're first. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Martinelli is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, can he get onto this? And reclaimed it in a trice. Bruno Guimaraes knocks it out wide. And he's quick to return it. And it's Paquetá. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Passes short and sharp. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. He's found a way through.
Such good technique.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Perilously close. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's burst through. Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Can he get it through? And he's got the beating of his man. Chance! And no mistake. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Lucas Paquetá. It's Neymar! And there's his chance to lead the counter. That is good alertness. So, a temporary halt to the action. Portugal are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I can certainly tell you I wasn't expecting this. What a half, what a game of football so far. I was honestly expecting the floodgates to open, but how quickly things can change.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Second period then underway. That's a cute ball. It's a goal kick. Vitinha. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Vitinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a sharp pass. João Pedro. Now it's Martinelli. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar. Carlos Augusto. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's worked...
Neymar! Goal, Brazil! And they get themselves in front!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Neymar.
It's Neymar!
Oh, it's come off the upright. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Ramos. And it's Ruben Neves.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he shoots!
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Número 11. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good progress on the left.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Ronaldo with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Eva Nielsen. And here's Neymar. And the shot's on here.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter...
Cristiano Ronaldo!
And there's a goal! Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Portugal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
João Felix. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's a goal! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Ruben Neves with the short one. Now it's Vitinha. We are into stoppage time. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Eva Nielsen.
And the shot! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Portugal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. João Cancelo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's found the way through, and the shot! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Terrific save by Manuel. Could be danger here. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
João Palhinha, nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Fernandes stood his ground strongly. That's a throw. Great vision. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Ah, such a clever touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evident. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Still goalless at the moment. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gonzalo Ramos. And he has been fouled there. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a really well-measured ball. Now he's off and running. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Barcola. Dembele picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So he's plotting something before playing it in. So another set play. And he's gone direct here. Ronaldo might just make this. Conte. And here's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Ramos. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed. Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Ball in towards the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, that's well spotted. João Neves. Conte. Barcola. And it's Dembele. Dembele. Some good work on the right flank here. Gonzalo Ramos. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Threads one in. In with the challenge.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he welcomes it in. It's Dembele! João Neves. João Neves makes a move down the right. Now it's Ramos. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Barcola. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Conte. Barcola. João Palhinha. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's in a great position here. Barcola. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Aims beyond the defence. He's had it taken off him. Vitinha. And it's Vitinha. Kante does well to get it back. Chouameni. Barcola. For Conte. Chance for a shot! Superb goal!
Well, I'd love to know, Peter, what kind of chin-up the players got in order for that to happen so soon. Whatever was said by the boss, who's looking absolutely pumped on that sideline, really has given all of those players a renewed sense of purpose.
What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And he cuts out the supply. It's a sharp pass. Tries to pass it through. Looking for the run. Cristiano. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9.
Portugal have their second corner now.
E vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 11.
And he's let fly. And now they can spring out of defence. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Cancelo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Joao Felix. Bruno Fernandes. And he welcomes... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Konate. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Kante has created one goal already. Decent chance! Goal! Portugal are level. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Cherki.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Ruben Dias cuts it out. Portugal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Rapidly approaching the end. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. And the pass is intercepted. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
There's the shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
And it's Dembele. He's picked his way through. Conte.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Mbappe. He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Mbappe. And he's running through. Mbappe! This time, surely! And it's been hooked away. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Portugal have done it.